So here we have it, the coronavirus. The police don't have to do their job, saying don't blame us because we have the coronavirus. We have our court systems forcing people to plead guilty to get out of jail. We have children being taken away from parents that don't have control of the parents. We have people non-stop out here on the streets. Can't find a place to live. Can't find anything to be. You don't think it's martial law yet for the world? You don't think that every country and every politician is involved? You cannot be that naive, the world. I think not. So what is this really? Just a fucking scam. A scam from the word go. And people are buying this. The media threw it into a frenzy, and we know how much the media wants the people to believe them. Because people go, I believe the media. I believe our politicians. Do you really think Donald Trump is different than any of the rest? Do you really think Justin Trudeau is different? Vermont Putin? Do you think any of them are any different being part of this scam? Senior citizens in old age homes are dying everywhere. Children not being able to go to school. The government adding money, like as if money means something, when it really is just made out of thin air. We are in debt to the world for billions of dollars. To who? Pluto? No, to private banks. And who are we going to borrow money from? The private banks. They don't know who the Bank of Canada is. So is people out here believing, as senior citizens are dying, because they won't use dry saunas, because anything over 133 Fahrenheit kills it? I've watched the nurse come out there and doctors come out there and say anything over 80 Celsius will kill this disease. Like, we have to laugh. But they're not laughing because they know it's only about one thing, a vaccination shot. To my little buddy out there, Gabriel, make sure you tell my son to start walking to the store to get a Slurpee. His father's around there, he just can't go to the house right now. I am working on that with the court system and the police. Trust me on this matter. We have our police department, like I said, acting like children's aid workers out here going, I was just talking to my supervisor. Well, why don't you let me talk to him? Because I'm a big boy and I know what to say. Since you always have to go to your supervisor because you're not qualified to do your job. As you're just passing the buck over, arresting people who don't need to be arrested, forcing guilty pleas out here. People who are guilty who are getting out here. What a fucking mixed up system that this really is. As we have idiots coming out here going, Doug Ford is doing a great job. Doug Ford wouldn't know a great job. Just like Justin Trudeau does. Just like Andrea Horvath does. Andrew Smears. You can mention them all. What a fucking disgrace and a mess. That we have people who are being forced not to see their children. And they're going, we have a coronavirus that is killing old people non-stop. What a fucking disgrace the coronavirus is. And they're going, this may last over summer. You know, like your children will be allowed to learn education on school. Well, of course they could. They want to set it up for 2030 to where only they learn at school and at home. How much fucking time and education are they going to really get? And somebody did not come out here and say, well, it's going to take away them from socializing with each other. They're doing it to us right now. You can't talk to any more than 5 people without being fined $800. No matter what mayor or government person is telling you this. So as you don't have a place to live, they're going to give you a ticket for $800. Are they going to go over to the Wesley Center, the Good Shepherd, and do this? Come on, people. Get fucking real. Watson, your dad's looking for you every day. And he will not get up until you're with your father. By May 1st, you will be with your dad. But start going to the store. Get your big Slurpee, because your dad's there waiting for you. And to the police department, I will be bothering you every day until you do your job and look at the papers and realize that I have custody of my son and should have him because there's a stupid coronavirus where you just use your supervisor and you don't even do your job because you think you're a children's aid worker. Like I always said, to the police department and our government, go suck your mother's cock.